Hello everyone, this is Buster KOD from Pixabyte, and we're going to be taking a look at Exeunt. Oh god, Rhino Man, go! This is a game by Speakeasy, created on the Unity... Go Deer Man! Created on the Unity engine for Desura. You can find it on the Windows and Mac platforms. And as you can see, it's going to be a type of auto-run game. Oops, as I run into a wall. Based on the Occupy movement, you'll see quotes from the different news clippings and things like that from the movement. And for those who don't know, the Occupy movement is an international protest, pretty much, which is a movement against social and economic inequality. So you have the nice progressive metal in the background. It really sets a cool stage. I'm a big fan of metal, so this really struck a chord with me. And you turn into different animals to kind of show the rage of the movement. That, well, I guess not the rage, but what happens when, like, as the developer says, when you back an animal into the corner, you're not sure what's going to happen. And a lot of people feel oppressed by, whoops, wrong animal, by what's going on in the world. And this is kind of their way of showing it. So I thought that was a really cool idea. You don't really see a lot of political or socioeconomic stuff in video games always anymore. Indie games, you get it a little bit more often because, you know, it's a different idea. It's not just about selling. Oh god! It's not also about me actually hitting the right button. Ooh, and then so you get the tiger and he gets the jump off stuff, or the cougar, and then you can do the elk who has long jumps. The human can do back and forth jumps and also little jumps over this. I'm going to take the easy way. The nice thing about the game is it does color code the arrows for you. So, let's see, more quotes that are relevant to the Occupy movement and the things about it. But it does help you because, see that jump right there, especially if you haven't played it a lot, the first thing that you would think of is not, I can't believe I got that, turning into the elk. Whee! Nice. This is the war stage. There's actually 3 different locations: the city, the city, the war, and industry. The industry is kind of one of the main ones. If there are any videos out and about, you'll probably see the industry shown, which I can show you actually as well. But I really like it. There's a little bit of a learning curve at first, actually. It took me a little bit to get used to it, switching back and forth, even with the color coding, just because I'm kind of trying to think, okay, well, what am I doing? What's going on? And then also trying to pay attention and have the reflexes quick enough. So this is the war stage, one of my favorites. I really like just the setting as it is. A lot of cool colors, really cool graphic design. The one thing, like I said, though, that was a little bit difficult for me, here's the rabbit, woo, goes underneath stuff, was it did take me a little bit to actually figure out. It does switch back and forth pretty quickly, as you can see right there. I was able to pop back and forth. So nonetheless, how about we go back and we try, I'll show you some of the different game modes. There is a tutorial which really slows it down. It kind of holds your hand a little, maybe too much for my own personal taste, but I think it's great for bringing in people that maybe aren't used to these. So we can also do, how about let's do survival. We'll try the city stage. I'm going to get my butt kicked probably. You can see your high scores and you can start it. Now, the thing about survival is you just have the one life. It doesn't respawn you. So, you know. So every stage will have its own little, own little thing. One of the things I do wish is that there were a few more levels. Obviously, 3 is good enough. This is one of those old school arcadey-like games to where you want to... try and beat your high score. As you can see, you can do a nearby and top 10, so that's really cool as well. Let's do one more mode. Let's do the time mode, and let's look at our industry. This is one of the main, I would say, staples of the game, and the fact that this is the first level, so you would understand it a little bit more. You can, in this mode and some of the others, speed it up. In the bottom left, you'll see how fast you're going. For the time-based modes, it's really helpful because you can push yourself to go faster and faster to try and get better scores. Some of these games I can be terrible at twitch reflexes, so I keep it at about average. Okay, so nice thing about a lot of the beginnings of the stages is that it does... Oh, that looks like a bunny. Yep. Oh god, I did not see that coming. Oh, darn it. But anyways, as you can tell, I do have a lot of fun with the game, even if I do mess up. We went through the world there because I glitched through. That's my bad. Oh, that looks like a rhino. Looks like a rabbit. So I'm having a lot of fun with the game. Like you said, I don't know how long I would. It probably wouldn't be something I would play for like 8 to 10 hours straight, but it would be something I would come back to, I think. You know, every once in a while, it's like, you know, I kind of want to play something that I can just pick up and play, have a little bit of fun, and, you know, jump out and then go about whatever else I was doing. So this is a great game by Speakeasy Games. It's really cheap. You can pick it up on Desura or go through exeuntgames.com. And as always, everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. This is Buster KOD with Pixabyte, and you're watching Indie Access.